federal law states that allocation of federal highway funds must be accorded to states on the basis of motorist compliance with the 55-mile-an-hour speed limit. And while Oklahoma falls within the guidelines this year, there's trouble ahead if adherence to the law doesn't improve. State Transportation Head Dick Ward says that by 1982, 60% of motorists must abide by the speed limit, or else Oklahoma stands to lose as much as $8 million in federal funds. While most people think the 55-mile-an-hour speed limit is a good idea, surveys show that more than half ignore it.
I think it's a great idea. It saves a lot of lives.
Do you abide by it?
Yes, I do.
All the time?
All the time.
I think it's lousy.
Why?
Well, in the first place, 55 miles an hour for me to go up a hill, I got to gear it down.
I think it's very good. If we can save gas this way, it's a slower way of traveling, but we do need to conserve the gas.
Do you abide by it all the time?
Not all the time. Most of the time.
The 55-mile-an-hour speed limit became law in 1975. Initially, the oil embargo played a large part in encouraging people to adhere to the law. Today, the memory of that embargo has faded, and other factors seem to be encouraging motorists to drive fast.
The main reason that they're still speeding is the cars are designed to run fast, and the highways that they're driving on now were engineered for speeds of 70 miles an hour.
The Oak-Mulgee Line, or Highway 75, carries a bulk of heavy traffic morning and evening. Habitual violators here are running at least 15 miles over the speed limit all the time. The trouble, says Houston, is that tickets don't seem to be an adequate deterrent to breaking the law.
Officials say there aren't enough law officers in the state to enforce the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit. They say voluntary compliance is the only answer. People are just going to have to want to drive 55 instead of 70. For Total 8 Tulsa, Mary Rose reporting.